How can I experiment with a new idea without fear or failure? Fear of failure. All right, how could I experiment with a new idea without fear of failure? What's the fear of failure? Fear of failure means like that, like probably you do know, you already knew that. Failure, like what if you got fail? Like basically, this is you. How do I supposed to explain this thing? You already knew fear of failure, not right? Yeah. So how can I experiment with the new ideas? Okay, yeah, fear of failure. Let me tell you one thing. Okay, yeah. So if you want to work on new idea, okay, yeah, you have to accept the thing that ki you will be gonna fail. Yeah, it's not fear. It will be definitely fail. Yeah. Okay. So you have to set that mindset, dude. Okay. Example is that ki like basically this thing you went to gambling. Okay, you went to gambling. Okay, yeah. So you won't be able to think that ki you always gonna win. No, definitely not. Like at the first attempt, you gonna lose everything. Okay, yeah. Setting a second example is that ki if you wanted to invest money on the mutual fund or kind of like a stock market or something. Okay, yeah. Will you able to earn money from it? Might be some people, might be you gonna earn money too, or might be you're gonna lose too. Okay, yeah. Because it depend on multiple factors. Okay, it depends. It did not depend on you. It depend on multiple factor about the people and currency and everything. All right, yeah. So basically, this thing now, if you wanted to execute a new idea, you shouldn't supposed to be think that ki you will gonna win. No, you will be definitely gonna fail. It's not gonna fear. You will be definitely gonna fail. Okay, I'm not gonna say that ki you should supposed to be kind of like a trust your instinct and this will not gonna happen. No, in reality, you will be definitely gonna fail. Whatever the idea that you have, like you wanted to start a new business or you wanted to invest money on the stock market or you wanted to kind of like a married with some sort of hot chick, whatever it is. Okay, yeah. A lot of things gonna happen. Okay, yeah, you shouldn't supposed to be consider yourself that ki you are kind of like always gonna win. Definitely not. We are living in the real world and and this is gonna happen. Okay, yeah. So is this thing that ki should I supposed to not execute that new idea? Well, it depend on you. Okay, yeah, if it's kind of like something is this thing what kind of like a person you are. What do you mean by that? Okay, example. All right, yeah. I wanted to invest money on the on the social on the stock market. Okay, yeah. I wanted to invest money on stock market. If I fail on the investing money, I will lose money. Definitely. Yeah. But if I continuously do this thing, if I kind of like a continuously do the research that ki where should I supposed to invest money on the which bond, which stock, which this, which that, yeah, definitely I'm gonna fail one time, second time, third time, but fourth time I have experience about how should we not supposed to gonna fail. Okay, yeah. And might be I'm gonna kind of like a something earn money through the stock market. Okay, yeah. Is that na ki you shouldn't supposed to be win at the first attempt. No. You have to fail multiple times. You got the experience that ki why you fail. You have to understand that ki why you fail, do the research and everything. After you do the research, after you do everything, after you prepare about everything that what if gonna fail, and then try to get the new attempt and with a positive mindset, you will definitely gonna win. Okay, yeah. If you don't really understand, let me example to you, which is actually happened in the real life too. Okay, yeah. Do you know Thomas Edison? Okay, Thomas Edison is a person who invented the light bulb. Okay, that we actually seen on the LED strips and everything, which is actually happened because of the Thomas Edison. Okay, he invented that tungsten filament, who actually kind of like a light up when electricity passed through it. Alright, yeah. It's a very simple experiment, but he failed thousands time. Yeah, he failed thousand time. Okay, yeah. Like basically, if the Thomas Edison wanted to quit the new idea, then we would be kind of like a something never really have the light bulb. Okay, but because of the effort, because of the he was not really giving up, he failed multiple times, he failed thousands of time, and then after that he make the bulb. Okay, do you get it now? So basically is this thing, you have to understand who you are, and basically you have to understand how much belief that you have about this new idea, and what kind of like a simply failure you could handle it, because you will be definitely gonna fail, and at the beginning you will be definitely 100 out of 100. Okay, you will be never gonna win. At the first attempt you're gonna fail in every sector. Like what is it, like how much kind of like a something easy it is, or how much kind of like a something safer it is. No, you will be definitely gonna fail. You have to set your mindset, dude, ki मैं fail होने वाला हूँ, I'm gonna definitely gonna fail. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna kind of like a something fear of failure. No, you will be definitely gonna fail. Okay, important thing is that ki how do you handle the failure. After the handle the failure, how do you recover it, how you study, how you kind of like motivate yourself, understand your failure, why you are a failure, do the research everything, and try another attempt. Okay, yeah, if you do this thing, then probably at one day you will gonna definitely win. Okay, yeah. So basically is this thing, this question is not gonna arise a person who kind of like a say that ki I have new idea, like should I supposed to be scared of failure. Like if you have kind of like something scared of failure, then probably is this thing you shouldn't supposed to execute the new idea. No, definitely not, because most of people don't really want to do this thing. Most of people are not are kind of like such a person who are willing to take the failure. Yeah, and they actually give up so easily, and they are 100 out of 90% of people are actually are those people. 10% of the people who kind of like something willing to take the risk fail and try again. Okay, yeah, if you have this kind of like a something question, then you are of that 90% of the people. Okay, yeah, you are kind of like a somebody asking this question, that means you are kind of like a somebody 90% of that people, and you are kind of like a somebody 10% of the people, then this question will not gonna arise. You just execute that idea because you have the belief that you could do this thing, and that's it. All right, yeah. So basically fear of failure is kind of like a something is this thing, how can I experiment with new idea without fear of failure. it all, it's not gonna fear of failure, you will be definitely gonna fail. Okay, like how much experiment you are, or how much, yeah, you will be gonna, dude. Yeah, it's like that na ki in the we are living in the real world. Okay, yeah, and in the real world this is gonna happen, dude. You have to like set your mindset that you're gonna fail. So yeah, important thing is that ki how much you willing to take that failure. All right, next question.